So let's set up InDesign to create your photo book. First of all, I would recommend that you go over to Blurb, to Design Tools, and here you have the Adobe Indesign plugin. And I want to download the plugin. And if you have signed in, then you can download this InDesign plugin. Just press on this, allow the download. This shouldn't be that big. Then you have the installer and then launch Adobe Indesign. Now when the download is finished, you can go to this plugin into your download folder, double click, allow this, yes, continue, continue, agree, and I want to install it to my InDesign 2022 application, and just go in and install the application. And now everything is ready and I can move it to the bin. Okay, now we are good to go and I can start and open InDesign 2022 and work with this Blurb plugin. And the cool thing is, if you do it in this way, the Blurb plugin will help you a lot. So I will go to the File menu and here you see you have the Blurb Book Creator. And I click on this and then the Blurb Book Creator will start and I can create a new book. The title is Travel. The author is me, like so. Here I can choose the book size. I go with with the standard landscape again. I can choose the paper. I want to go with the standard paper in this case. I want to have the dust jacket, like so. I don't have an ISBN, so I don't have to choose it. And here you can predefine the number you think or the page number you want to have, but you can also recalculate this afterward. You can add and delete pages afterward. This is just because you want to have the cover based on the file size and on the width of the book. So I will create the page template right now and I will save it for sake of demonstration just to a new folder, Travel Book, onto my desktop and save this. And now Blurb is creating the template for me and I can start working with this book in a second. Okay, now my book my pages are created. This is this document over here. And I have here the option to create the cover template. But right now I wouldn't create the cover because if I change the size, then I have to recreate the cover again. So I would recommend to do the cover in the end. Right now you don't need to do it. Okay, everything is good right now, so I close out of this. And here you see you have your template. And I have an more or less free installed InDesign over here. And I would recommend that you bring in the Pages panel over here, like so. Then I would definitely recommend to go to the Window menu. And here you can bring in the links. And the links panel is over here on the top. So I want to rearrange it a little bit like so and bring this over to there and the pages over here. So here is my links. Here are all my pages and there is the properties panel. And there you have the pages, the left and the right pages. You have the book gutter. You have all the information, how to insert and where to insert your images. And you have the layers, and inside the layers you see this layer over here is an italic written layer, and that means that an italic written layer doesn't print. So all your information is on this instruction layer, and your design goes here layer, the blue layer. This is where you can bring in all your images. And for this I will open my travel book and I will insert the images folder inside this travel book folder as well. And now I can go in and bring in my images. So I can go to File, Place, Command D is the shortcut, go here in, and now I can go and just bring in an image. I will start with this one, press on Open, and I'm on the blue layer right now. And if I want to have it cropped, I can bring it in like so. Just resize this file, so it's really out in the pleat area. So the red one is where the final pleat size, where I will crop away everything. And now I can press on Command Alt Shift and C and bring in the image so that it's fitting. So that's the frame fitting, and I want to fill frame proportionally. This is Command Option Shift and C. And if you want to see it a little bit more here in InDesign, you can go into the window menu, and I have to search for it. I always have to search this option. This is not the application frame. I want to have the options. So what it's called, was it the control panel? Yeah, that's a control panel, because then you have everything you need here upwards. So, and then just go to the second page over here, and then just press Command D again, and now I will bring in these two images, press on open, and I can just click and drag. So this is one frame, and here click and drag like so. You can also hold down the Shift key, then this gets inserted here. So the blue frame is the image frame, and when I now want to have it proportionally filled the frame, I can press on this one, then I can go on the donut and center the image where I want to have it, like so. And so I can go in and work with importing all the images. If you want to have some kind of guidance, then I would go like this. I would center this image where I want to have it, then copy this and go to the A master, because every image here gets the A master applied. So this is the A master. And when I now insert this image over here and bring it on the frame or on this page like so, and here like so, then I can delete the insert. I just have to press on this donut, and I have two frames, and these frames are on all the other pages as well. This is one option. Another option is, when you have the frame, go to the ruler and just bring in a ruler here and there, and also here and there. And now you have a ruler. This one is not so exact. Now it's exactly where I want to have it. And with these rulers, you can go to the pages applied and insert the images to the rulers, so you can align the images throughout the book. And then you can work with text and everything you want to have. And in the end, you just go to File, go to your Blurb Book Creator, and this will open. Here I have my test book. Here Blurb knows that this is my travel pages. Then you can create the cover as well. So I will press on the cover. Yes, I have the travel cover InDesign file. I will save it over here. Now I have the blurb travel cover InDesign file here as well. And when I'm now ready and have finished, then I can upload directly from this book creator plugin to Blurb. Another way is also to export this as a PDF. So I will go to this page, go to File, Export, and here I have the option to Adobe PDF. So I go to this, travel pages into my travel book folder, press on Save, press on OK. Blurb will call me that, hey, you have the option to upload it directly. But when you go here in the PDF export dialog and you have the presets, then you see there's the Blurb PDF export. And inside this export preset, everything is set up the correct way. So you can just use this and go to export, and then InDesign will create the exported PDF. You see now it's creating. I can also go here, Command E for exporting. This is the travel cover. The Blurb plugin says, hey, just use me to export. There is the Blurb PDF export setting. I can export my travel cover as well. And when the export is finished, I have inside my folder not just my InDesign files, I will also have my PDF files, this one, and I can go and upload this PDF file as well. So this is the option if you're working inside InDesign and you're using the Blurb plugin for InDesign, which is a really powerful plugin, and then you can stay inside the Blurb workflow, if you want to call it in this way, and you can directly upload your finished books to Blurb, and you're good to go.